Mike Joseph for Preseason Central here on the campus of Lafayette College, right in front of Burger Varsity Football House, and I'm here with head football coach John Garrett. Nice to have you with us. A couple minutes today, Coach. Appreciate it.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
I'm doing well. The question is, how you doing? Everything's good. I had a chance to talk to some of your coaches. Everybody's upbeat, excited. It's game week, Coach. It's time to get it rolling.
That's right. That's what I woke up and I turned to my wife and I said, it's game week. So it's always exciting this time of year. You realize how fast camp goes. 18 practices went like a snap of your fingers, and then here we are getting ready for Air Force with a game week. So we're excited about this opportunity.
Yeah, it is a great opportunity, and the kids have to be excited. I had a quick question going back to the spring. Would you have rather, obviously, I guess you'd rather played games, but it does take away a little bit of those 15 spring practices for you as an offensive guy to install maybe something you wanted to do. But would you have rather played the games, or would you rather obviously maybe had those practices?
Well, I prefer the games because we installed as well.
At the same time.
Yeah, right. So it really wasn't anything different. The advantage was that we got game live reps and action of our new players who deserved an opportunity. So just to be able to see them perform in a game is really the last step in the evaluation. Mm-hmm. And then we'll face that as well with our new players this year. We're going to play these guys, but that's part of the evaluation for their long-term ability to help us this season.
Yeah, their development obviously is so important at the level Lafayette, where you don't get that redshirt year, and to get them on film basically and find out what they can do and where their limitations are. Well, tell me, the beginning of the season, you got 3 games in a row, going to be really tough. You're traveling to Air Force this week. Tell me a little bit about how that kind of plays into it. How do you set things up to make sure that you're ready when obviously the Patriot League starts? But this is a tough road, Coach. You're not dodging anybody.
Well, we love road games, and our team has done really well on the road. Yep. We've beaten a lot of teams on the road, particularly in the Patriot League, and this is a wonderful opportunity for us. Air Force is a great program, and it's going to be really exciting for our guys, and they're up to the challenge. They're going to give it all they got, and we're going to be ready, and let's see what we can do.
Some of the concerns, obviously, some of the fans have out there, people are thinking, okay, well, we got to replace the quarterback. We got some things in the secondary. What are some of the concerns you have, or maybe you don't have anymore?
Well, obviously, when you play new players that haven't played, there's always some concern. But we will have a new quarterback. But it's been a really good competition. The guys have performed well, and the decision to start the quarterback doesn't mean that the decision is final, because part of the evaluation is just what we alluded to is game performance. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately in college football you don't get to have preseason games. So part of the evaluation is how they adjust to the game. Can they handle the operations? Can they keep their concentration and be able to lead and take charge? So this is part of it. So last time I checked, you got to have a quarterback on play one.
Always.
So we'll march a guy out there. But we feel confident in the guys in the competition, and we're excited to see how they play.
Yeah, and it's got to be exciting, obviously, to have guys up front that can control that, can keep the quarterback upright, can open some holes for your good running backs that you have coming back. And then on the defensive side, so the front 7 defensively, front 7 offensively, I mean, that's looking pretty good.
Well, we have veteran players at a lot of positions this year, which is very reassuring as the head coach. When you have a Gavin Barkley, who's I think going to set the Patriot League record for most starts in a career, and then other guys that have played a lot of football along the offensive line. Joe Grundhofer and Alex Barshaba and a veteran running back, and on defensive line, obviously Malik and those older guys that have come back, and the 2 veteran linebackers in Marco and Major. So we have experience at a lot of different positions, and then the ones that we don't, we have talent. Yeah. So you want that good mix of veteran experience and talent, and we have it this year.
Yeah, It's exciting, and maybe some of the things they do have concerns with. You know, secondary's got to play well at the corner position, okay? But you're going to start off with a game where they're going to have to tackle well. So that is a plus. You're going to get some more film on them. Starting off with Air Force, is that a different type of atmosphere for you? I mean, obviously, defensively, I just talked to Coach McFadden. They're going to run that, double, flex bone type stuff. They're going to introduce a lot of stuff. But offensively, you're gonna do what you do. 4 tight ends, 4 wides, 5 wides, different stuff. It's going to be exciting. Can we expect a lot of that, some new stuff from JG this year?
Well, we'll always be multiple. We'll always be multiple with our personnel groups and always multiple with our formations. And then the way you really tweak it is based on what your players can do. So from those personnel groups, what can they execute? And we'll find that out. And we've found that out in 18 practices in camp. So we're excited. We got a couple things up our sleeve for the Falcons, so we'll see.
Appreciate it. Coach, thanks for a couple minutes. Good luck out at Air Force. Going to be an exciting week. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, and go Leopards.
Go Leopards is right. Mike Joseph for Preseason Central.